Brad, the drip project's been going on for 3 years. Drip was identified 2 years ago as a 3-year-old, and he's now 5. We have not really had many 5-year-old bucks. We've had one other 5-year-old that you can talk about a little bit, but so this year has been dedicated solely, this drip project is solely dedicated on harvesting this buck. Can you talk a little bit about what's gone into this?
3 years of work trying to pattern how this big buck works, this food source where he lives. There's some other neighbors that have been involved, which have helped a lot. Obviously Dylan, who's just to the south, he's helped, and we share trail cam pics. There's another neighbor here that we share trail cam pics with, and last year we all got on board. Towards the end of season, we saw that Trip had made it through rifle season, so we all agreed to pass him because we knew he'd have a pretty good chance of making it, and it worked. He's a 5-year-old buck, so we're hoping we get some footage of him tonight. We did get some velvet footage in Drip Project Part 2 or 3, I think it was. But obviously it's hardhorn now. It's October 5th today, I believe. It's October 5th. So it's kind of windy, but last year, the first time I saw Drip, it was exactly like this. So all hope is not lost. On another note, we got another shooter in here, Double Brow, who you've seen too, and he is a magnum. He's a 4.5-year-old. So either one of those two bucks.
So Brad, trying to get a 5-year-old buck is really dependent on letting deer go, and we all know how hard it is for folks to do that. And so when you have neighbors that get on board, can you talk about just how important it is in a free range environment to be able to grow these bigger bucks?
Yeah, so we always talk about how there's pieces of the puzzle to get everything to come together to grow a mature buck, and we'll just say even a 4.5-year-old buck, it's hard to do. I don't care if you have a lot of property or a small property, it's hard to get a good mature buck, especially where we hunt here in the UP. So as Brian said, getting neighbors involved, I mean, it's a huge piece of the puzzle, a huge piece. It takes time. You know, the one thing we've learned is, you know, we started off, okay, we're going to dedicate to killing 3.5-year-old bucks. That's how we started about 10 years ago. Pretty soon we started, you know, consistently killing 3-year-olds. Last 5 years, we said, all right, let's bump it up to 4-year-olds. So as we've been doing that, and we've been seeing that age class slowly getting a little bit better, and it's amazing. If one neighbor gets on board, starts passing 3-year-olds, we can see the difference in that little area. It's unreal. So yeah, just don't give up. And I mean, we've been doing this 10 years on this property, and night and day difference since 10 years ago. So
it takes a lot of trust, because
it does.
Inherently deer hunters don't trust each other.
There's no doubt about that. No doubt about that.
They're worried that because it's free range, if they don't shoot that 3-year-old, then
the next guy's
going to shoot it.
Yep, very, very typical.
Talk a little bit about age diversity and how one of the reasons we think we're seeing this is because it started by passing all the 2-year-olds and only targeting 3. The 2-year-old crop started to get bigger.
Yep.
And guys started laying off the younger bucks.
Right.
And now, as the 3-year-old crop's starting to get bigger, we're starting to see guys lay off the 2-year-olds. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, and it's just a constant progression. So the more, I mean, it's pretty simple. The more you bank, right, the more that make it through season, there's just that many more year older the next year. So it takes time, but it continues to carry over. And you just slowly see that age class get a little better every year. Because, I mean, like you said, the amount of 2-year-olds we're seeing now, very few people kill yearling bucks around us anymore. And I can remember 10, 15 years ago, I mean, you'd see spike corns, fork corns, 6-pointers all the time. Well, now, you never see that. So that the 2-year-old crop is enormous, which is making our three-year-old crop bigger and better every year. And now that we're passing the 3-year-olds, guess what? You start seeing those 4-year-olds more and more and more. So now we're like trying to talk to everybody to see if, hey guys, are we willing to start passing these 3-year-olds? Because man, we're at that point now in this area where if we do, it could blow up. I mean, blow up. Just getting a few more guys on board. And I guess the message I'm trying to relay is co-ops work. I mean, it's proven. Even just start small and don't give up. Keep trying to build it, and it'll come together for you.
Brad, when you start talking about passing 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds, the biggest challenge most guys have is aging a deer on the hoof. Can you talk a little bit about why it's so difficult?
Well, what we've learned over the years, with just looking at probably 100,000 trail cam pictures over the year, I don't know, maybe more, it is really tough to judge bucks on the hoof. We had a buck last year. He was 6.5 years old, and if I could show you a picture of that buck in the summer, you would have never, ever guessed that deer was that old. He didn't have the big sway in the back, like that's typical. He wasn't a giant body deer. His rack wasn't the biggest, but we had history, and that's the key, is history. And that's why I think if you do want to start being selective on the bucks you shoot, you have to do trail camera work, because it's all about identifying certain deer year to year. That's the key, because trying to do it on the hoof, it's tough. I mean, there are ways to get close, but it's never 100%. So it's all about history with the animal. That's key. This is the first hunt after drip or double brow, so we're pretty stoked. I haven't checked cameras in here for a good week now, but we're hopeful. Been getting them fairly steady all along. The logger now that we've told you about that was in here on the neighboring property, he's gone. So things should be calming down. It's just a matter of putting some time in here. So, and shout out to my mom. We found out she has stage 4 cancer this past week, so it's been kind of a rough week, but we'll dedicate this hunt to her. So. What's up, guys? This is second day in on drip. We got a pretty good wind. It's like right on the verge of, earlier we were contemplating pulling out, but we know he tends to disappear mid-month on most years, so we're gonna stick it out. It seems like it's starting to calm down now. Pretty steady in our face. Even in this blind, I don't care what they tell you on all these TV shows, they still bust you in a blind. Windows closed completely. Did they not bust us the other night? They get downwind, they can still bust you, so you still got to play the wind, even in a blind. But it does seem to help, especially like if it dies right down and all you're worrying about is thermals, that's where these things make the difference. So perfect conditions tonight. Second time in on drip. The last time, was that 3 days ago we were in on them?
Mm-hmm.
We had him 80, 85 yards. He never busted us, which was good. We got out of here without, blowing any deer off. They never saw us get out, so it's on. Hopefully tonight's the night. Red is record. Okay. We got all the windows closed right now. Drip just stepped out. Check it out. We're just waiting for him to come into range. Come on, big boy. Here he comes. He's coming right up how we want him to. Oh my God, here we go. I'm gonna wait to open the window. Here he comes.
Careful, he's got his nose up.
Are you on him?
Yeah, I'm on him. Just be careful. Can you see him?
Yep.
He's down.
$50 yards. I'm trying to play my cards right with this window because I don't want our thermals dropping into them, But I don't want to wait too long either. The adrenaline right now is just out of control. I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna probably pretty soon here open them. Here we go. Ready? Ready?
Yeah.
Don't keep it on him. Dude, keep it on him. Keep it on him. I smoked him, dude. Smoked him. Are you on him?
Yeah.
He's going down.
He's down.
He's going down, Brian. Brian.
Don't.
He's dead.
He's dead. Dude.
Here. We just completed the drip project, dude. I'm falling apart. Brian, we did it, dude.
We killed him.
We did it on video.
We slammed
We
him.
watched him die right there.
That was unbelievable.
30 yards. I put the 30 pin on him, and I hugged that shoulder because he was quartering towards us just a touch. We just killed Drip. We just killed Drip, dude.
He's done. He's done. He got to the edge of the field, and that was it.
We just killed Drip, dude.
Dude, that's
I can't believe it.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
We just killed Drip, and he died. What? 60 yards
Oh,
dead?
he's laying down there.
All right, well, it's light. Let's go recover, dude. So we just got out of the stand. Literally, dude, was it not 10 minutes? I killed a buck. We're high-fiving, celebrating, and my mom calls from the hospital to tell me how her day went. Pretty special night, man. Pretty special night, and she seems like she's feeling better, so happy about that. So I can't even talk right now. I'm just still wrecked, man. Let's go look at this thing, man. I mean, we watched him die. I mean, he didn't even know what hit him, dude. He like took off. He didn't like blaze out of there.
No, you smoked him. Talk about it. Talk about
Pinch,
this.
man. I'm telling you, 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row. This set is ridiculously awesome. Yeah, dude, he was standing somewhere. 'Cause the last range I took on him, he was 30. So like here's right here, I bet. He was like right here, just slightly quarter two. So right here, the arrow stayed in him. Dude, we don't even have the blood trail. Let's just go find him. He's laying right on the edge here. Well, we watched him drop, so. Dude, literally 50 yards he went.
Yeah, he didn't go
Piled
far.
up.
He did not go far. The rage is violent.
Yeah. I see his rack right here. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at this. Baby. Look at this beast, dude. Rip. The legend. Oh my gosh, Brian.
Wow.
Dude.
Wow.
Brian.
Wow.
Brian. Look at Drip.
Wow.
Look at Drip.
He is a beast.
Dude. Oh man, dude. Thank you, buddy. What a journey with this deer, dude. Come check him out. Dude, look at the bases on him.
Oh man, that is a serious buck
That is
right
a
there.
5-year-old UP buck right there, baby.
That's what happens when you let him grow.
That's right, man. Look at, hey, he's got his little drip. There it is.
Look at that.
Oh,
He is a monster.
what a pig.
He is a monster.
Hey guys, all you guys that followed along, you know, on our YouTube channel and stuff, shout out. Hope you guys liked it, man, because it was fun. It was fun. We're not done yet, man. We got a long season to go. What a beautiful 5-year-old UP buck. Awesome. Oh man, what an animal. Look at the neck already. It just doesn't do it justice on video. This thing is big. What a hog. Big bases. Look at the bases, you guys. Look at. Awesome. Right there. That dude right there. He got her all on film too.
We cranked it. We killed it. Yeah, we grew it. We grew a 5-year-old buck. I mean, that's what we do. That's what we're all about, is trying to grow big animals, doing habitat. We've been working on this for 10 years, and this is evidence that it actually works. You know, it's, you let stuff pass, you manage does, you make sure you got great food plots, you set up the hunt right, and you know, this is the reward. This is
the product of the labor.
This is the product of the labor. This is what makes it all worthwhile and fun.
What a beast, man. It's October 8th, right?
Yeah. I gotta look, because I don't even know.
October
October 8th. Yeah.
October 8th.
Yeah.
Drip project is complete.